Let's move on to something both you and I are very alarmed about. We're all aware of the effects of depression on people of all ages. The news has been full of stories lately of young people, for example, yielding to their depression by committing suicide. You told me personally how alarming that was to you. We know there are a lot of different drugs that are prescribed to control depression, but can depression be dealt with, maybe even avoided, through nutritional means without experiencing all the side effects that the drugs bring to us?
Absolutely. And the thing that was so disappointing to me with the major networks talking about this was all about bringing in more mental health people and so on. Well, that's very important. But what about food? We need to look at what are we feeding our children. What about all of these sugars and high fructose corn syrups and soda pop and all of these kinds of things, and the colorants and additives and preservatives, and some of these children never ever see a fruit and vegetable. The children don't even know that they exist in some homes. And so what's very important, and I've had so much success with even clients who have been cutting themselves, major depression, trying to commit suicide. And I have said, I'm going to change your diet, and we're going to add 4 things in here. So off all white sugar, all white flour, here we are, back to that again, refined foods. And just focus on fruits and vegetables and healthy meats and fish. And then add in the essential fatty acids, those fish oil again, and they need the DHA. There's EPA and DHA, and DHA is so critical to the brain.
Yeah.
Another thing is that, again, here it comes, vitamin D, again, very significant. And what's that test? 25 OHD, and yes, and it's D3, so with K2, so you absolutely have to have this. The sun was not put in the sky just to make our day bright. It's absolutely one of the 4 things you cannot live on the planet without, and this is one of them. And of course, another one is a complete B complex. And then if you're going to add then maybe in an extra B6, maybe an extra B3, but always with the complex. And then again, support the body with that multi-vitamin mineral product that is plant-based, again, from certified organic plants, critical. And so these are the things, and then a calcium and magnesium product would be very important in there too. So that's where, I can take, Jerry, if a family bring me their child who has been misdiagnosed with ADD or ADHD, and the child knows how they're feeling rotten, and I can change their diet on Thursday and put them on these nutrients, and by Monday, the child will tell you they can feel the difference.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that shouldn't surprise anybody, really. I think when we eat well, even if it's by accident, we tend to feel better.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
if you're eating optimally, getting all that plant food into you in the right balances, the way that you've described, and you're getting the mineral content, and you're getting your vitamin D, you have to feel better.
Absolutely. You're getting the artificial sugars out of your life, and the diet sodas and diet pops, and the great big jugs of whatever those drinks are.
Right. What are they? Not Slurpees. What are they called?
Slurpees, yeah.
Are they? Is that what they're called? Yeah. There's way too much fruit in there. There's a sign on the highway just outside of Blind Bay in British Columbia, where I live, that says, "Why do you want our orange juice? Because you haven't got the time to to squeeze 12 oranges. And I just go nuts when I see that sign. They're giving us the equivalent of 12 oranges. Who in their right mind, except a business person, would think that's a good thing to do? Yeah, sorry, I had to speak to that. So this matter of depression. I mean that's critical, but we're also talking about mood balance here. You don't have to be depressed to benefit from all of these foods. Your mood stays up. If you tend to be a happy guy or gal, you tend to sustain that throughout the day. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's very, very important that we add in the proper nutrients.
Okay. Now I just want to put up here in my beautiful graphic artwork the B complex, because I think people don't know too much about that. And the bottom line here, according to you, is don't take the individual B's without having a B complex, because they work together.
Yes, and you can knock out one B with not taking the complete complex. So,